Hello again and welcome back to another episode of Resining of the Living Dead. This one's going to be a short one. Today we have this mold from, of course, Temu. It's like a person, like a hoodie. It's a pen holder. It's relatively small, but we've measured up about 5.5 ounces. We've split it up. We've used some black mica powder with a drop of glue. We've used some light orange mica powder, also with a drop of glue. We are going to pour it, and then we are going to put it ever so gently into the pressure pot to cure, get rid of the bubbles. So, without further ado, we are going to pour. We have a lot more orange, so, and I'm sorry, I keep hitting that thing all the time. Let's do one more thing before we start, and that is, let's give our mold a spray of some alcohol, just to help with the bubbles. All right, so we are going to start with some orange. And we are going to have to give it a little bit of a squeeze on the side because the arms look like they may trap some bubbles in there, so we're going to be real careful and mindful of that. Back to our orange. I think if we pour it slow, we can kind of avoid some of the bubbles in the arms, allow it to fill up that way, but we're going to give it a little bit of a squeeze regardless. We're going to just keep pouring it here in the middle. We probably made more than we need, but that's okay. We have some molds that we can fill. Back to the black. We're getting there. We're getting there almost to the top. Back to the black again. All right, we measured pretty well. I think we're going to be right where we need to be. Whoa, almost knocked it over. That wouldn't have been good. We've done that once before, but not to this extent. Put the last of the orange in there. Whoa. I'm going to tap these arms a little bit because you can see there's a little bit of an overhang, but that should be okay. I think this one might not be able to go into the pressure pot. It may cause some issues. It might fall over. I think we're just going to leave it over in this warm room for a while. All right. Well, let's give it one more spray. All right, so what we're going to do is we'll pour the remainders, God, I can't talk today, into one of our molds, probably the cap mold, and then we will be back in 24 hours to demold. See you then. All right, we are back to demold the hoodie pencil holder. So this one's going to demold pretty easily. A little thin on the bottom, and I think that's because the mold, it comes up really close to the top. But it's still, let's see how it looks. Looks pretty nice. Hold the pencil or two. Nice black and orange. We'll just clean up the edges a little bit. But let's see. Nice little place for our tools. So, if you enjoyed watching the video, please hit the like button. If you hit the subscribe button, you'll get notified when new videos are released. I try to do at least a couple a week. Shares are always appreciated as we march toward the 100 subscribers, and I think we're closing up on 50 hours of views. So again, thanks for watching. See you next time.